Hey Model Railroaders, this is Steve 87th coming to you with another, not even a mail call this time because most of the stuff didn't come through the mail, but this is what I got during Amazon Prime days. Okay, so my wife figured out how to do Amazon Prime a little bit better, and so we decided to take some use of that and get some items. Now, the funny thing is I'm going to show you some of these items, and you guys are going to go, "What is that for?" I don't know, and I'm going to try to show you what we're going to use it for. So part of this is modeling with a purpose, trying to figure out some other modeling things to do. So the first thing I have here is a multi-functional bracket, and yes, I know. Unlike you guys in the professional YouTube world that really want to get likes and things like that, I decided that I have had enough of you guys complaining to me that you can't quite see my videos that well. So this is an arm that I can mount on my table to hold my camera so that I can do direct overhead shots instead of off-angle shots. So I will be able to mount this on my table and then have direct down shots with my camera phone. I use my camera phone because I don't want to pay for a video camera or anything like that, because my phone takes just as good items, if not better. So that's one of the first things I got. And it was a really good deal. It was only a couple of dollars. I think it was under 10 bucks. Okay? So another thing that I got, I'm starting to get into weathering. As a matter of fact, you guys saw the last couple of buildings I've made. So I went out and said that I need some sponges. Now, why do I need sponges? Well, I don't normally have sponges around here. So I got this mixture of natural and synthetic sponges. I can use these to put different washes and paints on in little areas, especially if I'm doing the chipping thing. I can dab this on and chipping, and it'll give me random patterns of where all of this is, because there's a lot of times when you're doing the weathering you don't want a complete paint thing. So kind of like what Wilmer does with his sponges. I just don't have any. These were like $2 or something like that for the whole pack, so that's nice. I have a pack of sponges now to work with. They had a couple of good sales. I'm not going to take this all the way out, but this is some Ilagoo resin for my 3D printer when I finally get around to 3D printing. And they had a couple of good sale prices on them. I think the two 500s that I got this one in black and one in clear in 500. And I got a gray one in 1000. And altogether, I think that resin was less than $40 for all of the bottles. So unfortunately, when they delivered me my 1000, they brought it to me on its side. So it leaked, let's say, a little bit. So I'm sending that back and getting a replacement one. Okay, and so that was pretty good. So here's another box opening that we're doing right now. You can see here that I got an ESD safe temperature adjustable soldering station. So I've got the normal soldering iron and I'm not too happy with it. there's a lot of moving parts with it, and it gets in the way sometimes. This is not the top of the line one that you can get, but it does come with multiple tips. Let me get it out of the box here. And a nice little station that everything is all in one nice little area at, which will make it nice, and a little sponge. Plus, it comes with the area to clean your soldering iron with. So it's digital and it's temperature adjustable for Fahrenheit or centigrade. It has its own breaker point, and like I said, it comes with a stand, a mounting position, I think, and some extra tips. So, let's see. So soldering iron wire shelf, that's what this is for. You can put a wire shelf here. So if you're doing a lot of wiring, you can just hang it on the shelf here and scroll it off, which kind of makes it easier for the hands. Cleaning sponge, 5-inch soldering tips or 5 other soldering tips. Some more soldering iron, the cleaning ball, and a user's manual. So that was for the variable temperature at digital, and the station, this was like $29. So I figured that can't be too bad. Let's see how this works, because I'm not too happy with the way that the stands for most of our soldering guns work. So I decided I didn't want that anymore. Okay. First big box that I'm unveiling, right? Let's see what I got. I got a nail polish holder. All right, why did a model railroader get a nail polish holder? Well, for those of us who have limited space and want to do different types of projects and have to do a lot of painting, this little guy here opens up on 2 sides. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 48 spots to put in paint bottles. They go right on in there. So I can put in 48 paint bottles in this nice little portable box house here with no problems. I can even stand it on its side if I want to. And then down on the bottom, down on the bottom, they gave me a couple of adjustable shelves with, so over on the side here, the last couple are adjustable shelves. So I can move these down just a little bit. And now I can put my oil sticks in there. So this gives me a nice compact area to be able to, 1, put my paints in, but 2, I can still look at them because I can see what they are and who they're from with it being closed in and turned around. And then I've got 24 more spots that I can do that on the other side. This cost me, I think, on Prime Day, it was like $12. So I experimented with it and it turned out pretty good. All right. So let me put you guys back down in the cradle, because there's yet 2 more things that I got, which again, you guys are going to go, why'd you get that? This here is a small little Lujaka, and it's meant for nail polish as well, but it's a small portable kit. It comes with a removable top half, which I can put brushes, more of the candlesticks in there, some knives, some standing sticks and stuff like that. Comes with a nice little pocket. So when I want to take some modeling on the go, right, like say I'm going away for a week or something like that, and I want to do maybe a couple of weathering projects or something, I have a way to carry this stuff. Okay, the good thing, so that's the top part, but the bottom part has a whole bunch of areas, again, that will hold paint tubes. All right, so you can see here, I've got some various ones. It doesn't do too great with the Vallejo style paints, because this is kind of big in there and it's a little not quite flexible. So, but this is another solution for me to bring paints along with me. And I could do small weathering projects or something like that when I go away for a weekend. Now, why do I worry about carrying around paints and all that kind of stuff, right, Steve? You're just going to do it at your desk. And you're just going to go ahead and use your airbrush at home and all that, because you're not going to lug an airbrush around with you. And you're absolutely right, until now. Okay, so look, it is an Eye of Beauty. All right, now don't worry about the name. This was the one that was on sale, and it seemed to be fairly good, and it was pretty well recommended. All right, so this Eye Beauty comes in a case. Take it apart. And what exactly is it? It is an auto cordless airbrush kit. So I can't remember, I was just thinking about this, I can't remember who it was that had just reviewed one of these. But the way that this works is, oops, it's got power already. That's auto. This is a little air compressor that comes with an airbrush that you just screw onto the top. It already has air in it, okay? Has the air, it has the paint. All right, so now I've got a nice little adjustable air gun. I haven't tried this out or anything like that. This also comes with a recharging, and the cool thing is it's a USB rechargeable. Once you put it on auto, it comes actually with battery charged, but all you have to do with this okay, and it automatically starts air pressure, and the air pressure out of this is 15 to 20 pounds, which is just about the right pressure that you need for doing washes or painting or priming or something like that. And it is totally wireless. It's going to take a little getting used to because you're going to have to hold it a little bit differently. But all you got to do is push that trigger to ask for some air, and you got air coming out, and you got an air gun, and you got an airbrush going. I looked at this and I said, this is really kind of cool because as they said in the video, and again, I wish I could remember who it was who did it. I know it wasn't JC's Rip Track, but they had just bought one of these. One of the nice things is if you're painting your rails, or if you want to do some touch up on your actual layout, right? Now you don't have to drag that whole cable around that comes with the normal airbrushes. So this is normally like $70 or something like that, and I got it for like $45. So you're asking me, why do I have to worry about all this portable stuff, right? Well, I'm planning on taking vacations, and some of my vacations are boring and I just get to sit around. So I got yet another makeup kit. Yes, makeup kits are great for model railroaders, but this one doesn't have any makeup in it. But look at this. It has a nice, wonderful adjustable inside. So I got this color because everything else was either pinks or purples or something like that, but there was also a black one that you could get. And I just felt that, you know, I didn't want too many black luggage pieces laying around because then I wouldn't know which was which. But this has nice, neat little adjustable shelves in here that you can just take out and move around. And look at this. That fits in there perfectly. My Vallejo paints can go right in there. I can bring in my weathering tools. And then up in this section here, up on the top section, there's enough room to put in paintbrushes and or weathering brushes or anything else. Plus it has a small little pocket. So there we go. Now I am ready to take a train car with me, take a little car or truck with me or something like that. When I go on those long family vacations or sitting around doing nothing at night or something like that, someplace that I, could be doing better things at. And I have all the painting things that I need to do for a project. So, again, this was a pretty good cost too. I mean, it was normally like 25 or 30 bucks, and I think we got it for like $10 or something. So those are my big things from Amazon Day. It turned out to be a really good thing. We weren't really looking for anything in particular, but we found some really good hobbying ideas. So remember, when you're looking at stuff, you should think outside the box. It's not always the hobby shops that have everything. Oh, and look, I have a letter, and this letter happens to be from New York City. Well, unless it's salsa, I don't know what else could be in this letter. Oh, that's right. After Heath took his engine for a fly off of his desk, I decided to help him out to try to help him find things. So Heath was nice enough to send me some stickers. So thank you, Heath. That's really kind of cool. That kind of wraps it up for me. I've got some more projects in the works. I've got a competition that I'm doing with JC's Rip Track on weathering. I'm going to weather up some cars. And then Jack also has a contest going on with Build Your Best Lulu's Diner. So you should check out his channel too to see. And it's you can build anything you want. What he's doing is he's giving a prize away to the best Lulu's Diner. So check him out, and check out Heath and Sidetrack Sunday as well. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. And if you like this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or if you want to know what any of these particular products are, put it in the comments, and I will either tell you exactly where to go, or I will upload the links at a later time to see if you guys are interested in them. Okay? Again, thanks everybody for watching. This is Steve87 saying good night.